What's up guys, it's Peter and welcome back to another stream I'm doing right now, 2 days in a row. Wow, finally can be able to do the stream. But anyway, what I'm trying to do today is to basically make this a video where I will be basically going through a Cyno story quest and play it. And yeah, I've heard that it is very good. And also the reason I want to play it is because I also want to like clean up my backlog of content I need to do. And also the reason I decided to stream today is first and foremost, I want those sweet primos from the program. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm doing what I did today. And you know what? Let's just jump straight into the story quest. So we have Cyno Story Quest Act 2. Uh, Lupus Areas Chapter, Act 2, Accept Quest, and yeah, let's go. Navigate, and here we go. What do we have here? Okay.
Wow, the academia sure is busy. But where should we go looking for people?
Oh hey, Cyno,
Traveler,
there
Paimon,
you are.
Cyno! It's been so long!
welcome back to Sumeru City. So,
Oh, nothing in Really? You were thinking of us too? What a coincidence!
Thank you, Cyno.
indeed, or as I call it, the Biryani factor.
Okay. Glad you stay the same. Glad you stay the same. Okay.
Uh...
You really want me to say the rest?
Oh
Okay. It's
oh
always
my
nice to meet
god,
Stu again.
this fucking guy.
Oh, darnies.
You like that one, huh? You must if you remember it after all this time. Admit the truth.
All right. Here's your 500 Mora.
You're exaggerating.
Hey, 500 Mora is still a lot of snacks to Paimon.
All right, anyway.
A case? What happened?
Nothing major. But after finding out who was involved, I decided on reflect.
Need any help? We only came here to hang out, so we've got the time. You may as well take us with you, and then when you're done, we can, you know.
Such enthusiasm. Are you worried I'll forget about treating you to some sweets
Oh
if you're
right.
not around to
Let me
remind me?
turn on the light for a better. There we go. Now we're properly streaming. Anyway, let's get on with the quest.
What? No! All right.
Obvious enough. Still, it's a. All right. Follow me.
Oh, keep. Okay, let's follow Cyno, and should be in here. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Do you see him? The old man flailing around?
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
Let me reduce the volume a little bit. Yeah. Testing.
Correct.
I think it's good.
His
Yeah,
name
I think
is
it's good, right?
Cyrus, a former.
Huh? Cyno's teacher is in trouble?
It's ridiculous. I'm
Man,
just
they
an old
really do
man who
shed a
enjoys
suit
a
ahead.
spot of gardening, shopping, and.
Professor, I've brought some friends.
Ah, Cyno. Now, who do we. Hold on. My goodness. You must be the legendary traveler in Paimon.
Wow, looks like we're really famous.
I've told him about you before. You are my friends, after all. That's right. Let me summarize the situation. A couple of days ago,
A threat letter?
Exactly. Who sends a threat?
this is the letter in question.
Cyrus, I have uncovered your secret. Secondly, don't come looking for me. Wow, they sure didn't mince their words.
Clearly, this person must be desperate for...
10 million more. What? I'm just a single retiree with nothing to my name beyond the tomatoes in my garden.
There were no witnesses, so currently the letter is all we've got. So, Traveler, Paimon,
Ready when
Let's-
you are.
Paimon's ready too.
all right, take a look. Do you...
Okay. The paper look pretty, I guess.
Very good.
Yep.
The paper
What can
has
I
a rather
say?
rough
I'm a
texture.
natural born
It's
detective.
not the typical kind you...
Another thing is,
Possibly.
Most of the paper around here.
It's certainly...
so do we? Wait, check this
Agreed.
out. A colored lip.
Looks like we're thinking along similar lines.
Okay. Find mantra. How the fuck did you pronounce that name? Araf? Araf? Like Aaron? Like Araf? I believe. Man, sorry if it's actually your name. I just not used to this.
Arav. Arav.
Araf.
Ah,
Araf.
there he is.
Ah, there he is. Yep.
Mahamatra Cyno. Sir Cyrus. Ah,
Hmm.
and the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while.
Cyno briefed Araf on the case.
As such, I'm inclined to believe that... Oh, one last...
Oh, of course! You think the culprit spilled their coffee on the ladder, huh?
They do look like coffee. Also,
Ah, of course.
Understood. I'll assemble a team to investigate.
You have my gratitude.
one last thing. Send some Matra to guard the entrances and...
Will do.
Great thinking, Cyno. So, where do we think the culprit's at right now?
I doubt they'll go back to the cafe.
Yeah, they've probably been lying low at home waiting to see how Cyrus reacts.
You're right, Paimon.
Really?
The culprits approach. Whatever happens, they need this Mora. But just because they warned, and crucially, the culprit...
Huh? Wait, are you saying...
Man,
Found
caught
you.
in 4K. Wow. What a loser.
What are you doing?
You wrote the threat letter!
I don't know what you're talking about.
I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively... There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav. Whoever followed us the whole way was likely
how
to
you
be
say
the
the name.
culprit.
I was just listening in, that's all. You know something big's going down when Mahamatra Cyno shows up, right?
You smiled when Arav left.
Is smiling a crime now?
There are coffee stains on the letter. You mixed some coffee with water, gently smeared it onto the paper, then wiped it off with a wet cloth. All to create the impression that the letter was written at a cafe. Closing off the exits to the city doesn't affect you, because you already live here. The cafe was a red herring all along. You had to be...
You can't pin this on me. I haven't done anything.
Really? Then why are you shaking like a leaf?
Caught in 4K.
The innocent have no reason to fear the Matra.
Okay, you
But
know what?
you-
That's kind of a wrong thing to say because look, man, I'm innocent and all, but if a cop show up to my house, I'll probably be shaking too. You know?
Your heart's racing,
But
and your eyelids are twitching.
Yeah,
You're a
okay.
terrible
Odo's
liar.
point is
I would
pretty fair.
never.
Don't try anything or you'll pay the price. Now come with me.
Man, what is going on with my hair? Why do I keep having like a strand of
That
hair
was
just
over
acting up?
quickly. Cyno
There we
already
go.
caught the
Much
guy.
better.
You're telling me. One minute I
Oh
go
my
out for
god,
a
this
quick
thing.
smoke, the next minute I see Arav already on his way back to meet up with Cyno.
There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think that thing is going away anytime soon.
Looked
Let's
like a
just get
young
up.
guy, too.
Everyone, it's all over.
Gosh, that was so fast.
The culprit's name is Uraka, a 16-year-old student in the Ratawe
16?
Starshan.
Wait, do they allow college student? I mean, technically, genius could go into college before their average age, which is 18, but 16? Wait, hold on a second. Is the academia like a college or just an education center, like for every people? I don't know. I'm quite unclear on how the academia work because if it is like a normal university slash college, then my God, that dude is a genius. However, if it's like just an overall, how do I say it? An overall education center where everyone go to the academia to learn, then yeah, it make more sense that the student can be 16. I mean, technically speaking, college is like also 16, right? See, maybe even younger. So yeah, I think the academia is like
Huh?
uh just the central educational place for Sumeru as a whole, not specifically the college.
16? Cyrus thought he looked 30-something.
Okay, that's an insult, right?
We checked his records. He's 16, a
A
third-year
third
student.
year? Wait, so the starting years is 13.
But he looks so old.
Yeah, serious.
Foolish child. He's
What?
too young
I'm
for the
so
criminal
confused by
life.
the inworking of
What the
the
devil drove him down this?
We question the culprit regarding his motives.
Okay, let's just get up the
Oh,
story.
just
I don't
spit it
think I should
out.
spend
Nothing
much
can
more time
surprise me
thinking
at this
about it.
point.
Very well. It's our down on his luck, he went to the tavern for a drink and overheard some people chatting about Sir Cyrus's comfortable retirement. They mentioned that he's all
Some old woman on the street? Goodness gracious. Is that...
Is this going?
Oh, right, yes. So another thing. We don't just...
Maybe it's more the fact that you have the time to grow.
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor, alleging that Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the debt. Araka believes this money to be the reason why Sir Cyrus hasn't kept up with any academic research or...
Oh, Araka. I'm at a loss for
Oh
words.
man,
I'm so angry I don't know where to start.
People make up rumors all the time.
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Araka again later.
I completely understand how you feel, Sir Cyrus.
Professor,
Oh, come on. I would...
Okay.
the academia will determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student. And as for the individuals spreading rumors about the professor's obsession with tomatoes and some old woman on the street, there could be a slander case here.
Who said I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street? Mind your wording or you'll start a whole... You seem confused. Uraka is just a young boy who made a very rash and very stupid decision based on some groundless rumor he heard. All it costs me is a little reputational damage. That's all.
Please rest assured, Professor, that the academia will issue a fair and reasonable...
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former
We looked into the family. Both parents are merchants, and they're often away on...
Oh, what a mess. You don't have to seal the evidence away yet, do you? But we have to show them how serious...
The relevant authorities have already...
Oh, so you'll be able...
Give or take.
Very good. Well, thank you for all your help. Perhaps we can...
My apologies, Sir Cyrus, but...
Ah, I see. Ah, and isn't Tainari in town at the moment? Bring...
Wait, you mean Tainari's in the city?
Sumeru gang is back together, boys.
He is. Tainari's master, Sir Nephis, called him
Okay,
and
so we're
Kale
gonna
to
meet
the
him too.
academia to help out on a project. They should be at
Man, I
Nephis's
still.
office at this hour.
Yeah, I'll probably look it up later. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still thinking about the inner working of academia. Like, what do you mean a third or a 16-year-old is a third year student? Is the academia like a high school or is like a college? I'm so confused. I was like for every ages, but thinking about that, I'm like, what
Though I
is
must say,
Kale's age?
I'm
Because I know
surprised you're
she's like,
extending an invitation to
I
Tainari.
think she's 14
Did you do
from
something
the
to offend
manga,
Sir Nephis?
and then 2 years has passed, so she's
Don't
like
be
16 now.
outrageous. Nephis offends me all the
But
time. It's never
yeah,
the other way
I
around.
believe she is 16 now, or 16 now. Man, my English is really bad today. But
Anyway,
any case,
hurry up and fetch Tainari. I'll head over to the tavern with the
still don't
Traveler
know
and
how the
Paimon.
academia works.
See you there. Go on now.
Go to the second floor of the Lambat Tavern. So yeah, I guess yeah, it's over here. Uh, oh hey, Tainari is here.
Not
Well, I
to
mean, I
brag,
know
but
this.
we never had
And hey,
problems like
Kale's
this
here
at
too.
Ratawa Hist back when I was still. It was students at the time. They'll tell you what it was like.
I was out in the forest at least 4 days a week back then, thanks to a colossal workload from Master. It wrought havoc on most of what I know. I heard from
Professor's become a lot more laid back in his retirement. He used to be far stricter, and was especially known for being extremely principled.
Wow. It's hard enough to stay true to your principles as a normal person. I can't imagine doing that as a sage.
It's a pity Kale wasn't around at the time. I would have happily taken her on as a student.
And then we'd have one more person who has to address Lisa as upper class
Hey,
woman.
Lisa mentioned that's a win for us, boys.
Really? Can't you just call her Lisa? She seems to prefer it when people treat her like an older sister.
Oh, believe me, back when she was a student, nothing made her happier than the younger students acknowledging her seniority.
Whoa, more food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take advance.
Oh, don't worry about it. Order whatever you like.
I thought I heard some familiar voices. Ah, and Sir Cyrus is here as
Hey,
well.
what's up? My boy's been missing for like, I think a years now. My God, where have you been, Kale? Bro, this man has been getting lost. I think he's only been in one banner, and yeah, after that he's gone. Like, I think currently he's still gone. And yeah,
Kave, it's
if
been a
the
while.
Farida banner don't
Zahahadi
happen,
was talking about you last month.
I'm sorry,
How have you
Kale
been?
fan.
I've been
I
all
can
right.
say
Have you
that.
eaten yet? Care to join?
That's awfully kind of you, but I had a late lunch, so I'm not really hungry just yet. I just came to Lombard's to buy some wine, and when I heard some voices I recognized, I thought I'd come and say hello. So what's the occasion, anyway?
Consolation, more like.
Cyrus vividly recounted the events for the benefit of
Sounds
those
like things
who
have really gone downhill since I was there. My whole time as a student, I've never heard of anything
Man, it's so
remotely
good
like
seeing
that.
Kale again.
I
He's
can't
such
believe
a
how
nice
young
character,
the guy is.
both
What
design-wise
are his
and
parents going to
personality-wise.
think?
I just really like him, man.
Young people are
Oh, hey,
always
he's
more
still here.
susceptible to
Wow.
making rash and ill-advised decisions. They might, but still, this boy has some.
Wow, yeah. Jeez.
I will always be watching you and all of your secrets.
If this were my son.
Luckily, I'm also.
Kave! Your order's ready, sir!
Coming. I'll have to get going. Have a nice evening, everyone. I'll catch you all.
Okay, bye-bye!
Please return to the banner anytime you want, but make it sooner, please. I I want more cafe. I only have him like C1, I believe, and having him as C6 would be nice. It's not like
Here
I
I
use him or
am.
anything,
The
but
coffee beans
I
are
don't
in here
know,
too.
man. It just feels complete, you know? Having every 4-star at like C6. I don't even have sugar.
Yep, it's all there. I'll stop babbling away now.
Wow, this thing takes forever to go. There we go. Thank you.
Ooh.
Oh, today.
Oh, mine too. Oh,
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus.
well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I trouble?
No problem at all. I'll pack
Thank you
some
for
up and bring it
treating
over.
us.
Ah, I'll see you all later. I better head home now and tend to the crops.
Good night, Professor. Don't let those tomatoes keep you up too late.
Hey, my tomatoes are... Anyway, I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children. I bid you all a good night.
Take care, have a safe trip.
All right.
What do you mean, us time?
Well, I was talking with Tainari and Kale, and since we all have some free time, we thought we could all go
Nice.
camping together.
Wow.
Think of it as
Hey,
our way
camping
of
trip.
welcoming you back to Sumeru.
Camping? Oh, that sounds fun! Paimon's in!
Yeah, that sounds really
Right?
fun.
It's been so long since we did something fun together. I can't wait!
Everyone, let's meet tomorrow afternoon. No need to bring anything.
You got it!
Great. Then
Nice. Okay, you know what? Before that, okay, let's go. Let's change it back to our main team. Because if there's anything that needs me to kill, I will probably do it with you later. Thank you. Okay, so where's it? Way down here. Hey, that's the camp. Okay, dropping down in 3, 2, 1.
We're here! Wow, you guys are ahead of the game! You set up the tents already!
Take 2.
I'd say we're right about on schedule, actually. We were aiming to have them set up.
Traveler, Paimon, let's go fishing together. Whatever you got it! Dinner's on us tonight! I hope I can contribute too. The other forest watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while ago.
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I gathered a few for us.
Wow, camping with a forest watcher is the way to go! They think of everything! And even—
this is true. I don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this forest.
So,
well, there's been some—
I see. Oh, in that case, you should try a valberry. I bought
A valuable suggestion. Just don't bury your feelings using food.
Thank you, Cyno. That is a very nice joke. But please shut up. Affection.
All I wanted was to recommend something bittersweet.
Oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna
Wow,
go fetch
she
some
is
stuff.
basically
Bye!
said, she basically said, bye, I'm gone.
She sure made a run for it.
Unbelievable. She made a run.
So Kale chose the path of tactical. My dear friend, you know what I am about to
Genius
say.
Invocation TCG, let's go. Wait, are we really gonna play a match with him right now? I mean, dude, my deck is Ganyu and Ayaga and Special. It used to be a pretty decent deck. I win a lot with them. And then I kind of just stopped playing, and now the meta has shifted so much that I cannot even get a single win. So I kind of just gave up on the whole TCG thing.
Excellent. A kindred spirit. A great warrior can sense when a duel is nigh. But it looks like we'll get told off if we start playing now. Let's enjoy.
We got a bite!
Oh, nice! I totally
I'll
forgot we're
reel it
still
in.
fishing.
Firewood?
Wait, why is there a frog over there? What the hell? This is so relaxing. It is indeed. I'm also doing nothing right now. It's just so nice to go camping. Okay, bye bye, frog.
There are
Bye.
3 tents.
And
Which
he's
one do
still
you two
there.
want to take?
Yep, he's gone now.
How about the one on the left?
What about Pyro?
Well, Paimon just thinks the ambiance here is a little better.
True. But it's also the closest to the water. If there are any...
Well, that's no good. Take my weapon. You can use it to bar the entrance.
Anyone would think you were sealing the gates to King Deshret's mausoleum.
Excellent. Then this tent will be an impenetrable fortress.
Yeah, let's go. Impenetrable fortress.
I'm back! How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue?
Wait, holy shit. How long has he been gone for? I feel like it's dark right now. So has he been gone for like hours?
Always.
Or it's kind of like, he kind of come and go. I'm not sure. Okay.
Oh, it smells so good. Paimon's
My God.
drooling.
Someone sure is desperate to eat. I think it's time to add the seasoning. How do you like your skewers? Well done? Medium? Rare?
Personally, I'll go with medium.
Wait, what? Isn't that just for steaks? Hey, if it works for steak, maybe it works for other things too.
Medium well for me.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants theirs well done.
Oh, that was so delicious. If Paimon's stomach had space, she'd eat 3 more skewers. I ate a lot too.
If you're tired, then go rest.
You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon. Why don't you guys head to your tents? Cyno and I will clean up.
Tonight, I show you mercy. Our sacred duel will take place another day.
Well, it is what it is. I kind of expect a TCG battle like in this quest. But, oh well. Not too many people enjoy TCG. I don't even enjoy it that much. I just kind of like it as like a one-off thing every now and then, but most of the time I just ignore it. You know?
Good night. Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
Same here, Paimon. Same here. But hey, I'm trying my best to finish this quest.
Oh, don't
So I'm
forget
gonna have
this.
to power through it.
The staff of the Scarlet Sands.
Oh wow, he's really giving us his weapon.
Wait, you were actually being serious about that?
It's a very powerful weapon.
Paimon can't even lift that thing.
Fair enough. You sure you don't?
Yeah, Paimon's sure. We'll be fine. And even if we do get an uninvited guest in the night, Paimon will be here to take care of the traveler.
Oh my god. Bro, this man with his like wait, is that a two-star sword now? Wow, major upgrade right there. Mr. Rich over here. Still, damn man, get some new weapon, please. I mean, it's technically an upgrade, but like, come on.
That reminds me of a
Use
parting
your
king of invocations.
nasty senses
Oh,
girl
I'll tell you about it
quest. So,
tomorrow.
one with like caterpillar and stuff. That sword is pretty cool.
But right now, it's...
This camping trip has really relaxed me. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. In the peace and tranquility of the forest, nature's warm embrace for your water.
I think they should all be here.
Wait, Kame again? Wow, I'm getting a feast tonight. I really like Kame, man. I need him to return to the story or the event of the banner. Basically, any form of him returning is amazing for me.
Traveler? Paimon?
Oh shit,
Are
I'll
you in
hate them
there?
too. Wow.
Could you come outside for a sec?
Look at this.
Wow,
What's this sword doing here? Is it supposed to keep out intruders?
this is very interesting. We have like the whole gang here. I like it.
Evidently.
Really like it.
What? Who is it? Oh, what time do you call this?
Oh, and also extra item content. So yeah, personally, Kave will always be the one I prefer more in the duo, Alhaitham and Kave. But you know what? I kind of like Alhaitham. I used to not, uh, I used to not be a big fan of him, mostly due to his like outfit. When do you get a tank top? Why do you wear a tank top? Especially with
Paimon's gonna
female.
take out the sword.
But
Yeah!
you know what? I'm kind of used to it. So I'm going back to sleep.
I'll hate them. Kave! What are you doing here? It's the middle of the night!
Huh? Why they come all the way out here?
Sorry to wake you up at this hour of the night, but we've got a situation on our hands.
Okay, okay,
Let's get dressed and talk about it outside.
yeah.
Something has come up. And since it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
Whoa, back up. Let's start from the beginning.
Flashback? Man, this thing really takes its time to load. But it's okay. It's okay. I understand. It's my place because I have terrible phone and laptop. My God, can you load faster? There.
Where'd the wine
Whoa!
cups
Wait,
go?
actual
I could have
flashback
sworn I left them here after I washed
inside
them.
their house. Are they gonna fuck? Please do. I really ship them together. My favorite
Ah,
ship used to
there they
be,
are.
let's just turn it on. My favorite ship
I'll have a
used to
cup
be
too.
Bingwang and Beidou. I believe they're called Beiguang, but then,
Can you
the
see if
only
the cookies
content
are
we
still
have
on
of
the
them
table?
is uh the Lantern Ride. It isn't even like a full cutscene. They just
They
appear
are.
in two
And so are
frames,
the
and
fruits.
that's it. So throughout the time, I kind of just forget about them. But
Oh,
High
this is so
Cave,
bland. I should have
Alhaitham,
gotten a few
and
bottles of
Cave,
what
holy
Cyno's
shit,
group was
they are
drinking last night.
everywhere. And everything about them is
Do
so
tell.
nice.
What
So
were they
yeah,
drinking?
currently,
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. So,
they are
I
my
ran into
favorite ship.
Cyrus yesterday evening when I went to the tavern to pick up some things. He was hosting a dinner for Cyno, Tighnari, Kale, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Yes, that is us.
Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the table. At least, I think that's what it was. It looked pretty good.
Sounds like they're all tangled up in this.
You know what it's about, right? 16-year-old kid tried to extort Cyrus. He was asking for 10 million mora.
I heard some people talking about it on the streets, yes. Didn't.
I wonder what Sir Nephis and the others will make of it. Oh, Cyrus showed me the extortion letter, too. It was crudely written, but the paper had this beautiful pattern on it that I've never seen before. Really caught my eye. Give me a sec, I'll sketch it out for you.
You know what's weird about this? They are not arguing. Like, holy shit. I think every time we've seen them on screen, like before this moment, they're like arguing or shit talking each other.
Okay, done.
This
Take a
is
look.
very strange, but very welcome. I
You
like
see
this
what I
scene.
mean? I don't think I've ever seen writing paper like this around before.
Interesting.
What? Really?
Take this, for instance. Looks like an outline of a spire, similar to the kind found on some ancient palaces. And the crisscrossing and mirroring, it bears a striking resemblance to an ancient emblem. One that hasn't been used in a very...
Whose emblem is it?
It's the emblem of the Temple of Silence.
Terrible phone, terrible laptop. I'm sorry, guys. This is how you have to deal with. But, yeah.
After discussing it
There
with
we
each
go.
other, we both
Hey,
agreed that
that's
something
quite
didn't feel
fast. You know
right.
what? I'm
So we
impressed.
went looking for you. This was a long way to come from the city. Alhaitham figured you were probably with Tighnari, so Gandharvaville was our first stop. But the Forest Watchers told us that you'd gone camping.
Wait, I thought we were still in
Then, just
Gardenville.
as we were heading off to the campsite, we ran into Cyno. He said he was on a supply run. We exchanged a few words, and then he ran off.
Hold on. So what's the deal with that emblem you were talking about? The Temple of Silence, you said? What is that? Should we be worried?
Something's up, huh? Give me a second. Let me get Kale.
So you've never heard of the Temple of Silence? Well, to put it simply,
Wow, that's a
it's
long
an
time.
organization that has existed in Sumeru for over
It's
1,000
surprising
years.
that,
These days, you can
how
find
do
a
I say
Temple
it?
of Silence office in the Academia.
Usually in Genshin,
Theoretically,
500
it's
year is like
responsible for the
the
custody and
max,
disposal of information and
Because most
documents
of the
not fit
thing
for
is
public
either before
dissemination.
Cataclysm and
At
after
least, that's what
Cataclysm.
they
So
tell the
500
outside
years.
world.
So yeah, it's very
In
interesting to
truth,
see that
it's
some
essentially a
organization
vestigial institution
has been
nowadays.
surviving for
There's an
8,000
office with
years.
their name on it, but it's
Yeah,
functionally obsolete.
that's kind of nice.
Historically speaking, the original Temple of Silence is said to have been established by
Ooh, Hermanubis.
Hermanubis,
That's the
one of the
one inside
7
of Cyno,
pillars of King
right?
Deshret and the greatest of all
One
sages.
of the 7 pillars
Most of
of
the
King District.
organization's members hailed from the desert. By contrast, none of the Academia Temple's current members are from the desert region, nor do they use any symbols connected with the desert folk.
So the Temple of Silence at the Academia is just a fake? Wow.
It's possible. The real question is, why? My guess is they're...
So, how do you know all this?
Did you forget? He did a stint as acting Grand Sage, and kept the pay raise even after he resigned.
Oh, yeah! Paimon did totally forget about that. So you took the chance.
If you're asking me whether I familiarized myself with the documentation in my office, I would respond that that's a perfectly normal part of any job.
So much about this doesn't make sense. Why did the emblem... The student's only 16, and doesn't have any...
You said you ran into Cyno, yes?
Yep. He ran off as soon as he heard what we said.
So Cyno knows something.
Given that Cyrus is involved, he's Still, we should try...
If the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist just to cover up the truth, we should...
Yes. As the Sage of...
If this situation is connected to the real Temple of Silence, the emblem...
Kale, could I trouble you to... Traveler, Paimon.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, let's
Cyrus
go.
has been living in the city lately. He
Uh,
rented a place
fuck.
near the field
I have
so
to
he can
actually
keep...
play the game now. And by the way, I cannot pick up my phone because the wire is wobbly or the cord is wobbly, and it will just cut the stream off or cut the camera off. So yeah, I have to play like this.
Here we are. This is the place.
We might be too late. Looks like
go.
nobody's home. Oh, Cyno moves fast. If he was here, he's probably long gone by now.
I know that voice. Is that Tainari I hear?
Why so laggy? Like, it's on my full screen.
Professor Zahahadi!
Wow, so it really is you. My,
We're looking for Cyno.
Oh hell
So,
no.
yes, not long ago, in fact. He knocked on my door and asked if I'd seen. I told him the old fool. It must have alarmed Cyno, because he took off and.
Well, if
Professor, did you hear that a student recently...
Why, yeah, I could tell something was troubling him, but he wouldn't tell me what
Holy
it was.
fuck, what the hell?
If Cyno hadn't happened to visit him that
Let's
day,
just get through
he'd
with this cuss.
after
I
seeing
don't want to
Huh?
play it when I receive.
Cyrus didn't want to report it. Well, that's strange. When we saw him, he seemed pretty okay with the idea of the kid getting his...
as a former
So Cyrus initially hoped to stop...
Oh, dear. What on earth has... Oh, I almost forgot. Cyno left me this letter to pass on to you. He wrote it...
Thank you.
What does it say?
My friend, this is wow. So he basically asked us to leave him alone.
Yep, that sounds like Cyno. Thank you, Professor. Traveler, Paimon.
Okay, let's see if this thing is back. Okay, let's move around. Yeah, I think we're good now. That cutscene was an experience. I will just say. Why does it act it like that? I have. Please don't cut it off. Please don't cut it off. Okay, we're good. We are good. Okay, let's take it. Reserve target.
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm girl, I love you. Okay. What? Where can you go? Alright, down here. That's just. Why does it land so bad? What is going on? Oh my god, please just stay good. Hello, Kaveh and Al
You're
Haytham.
here? I thought you were going after. Ah,
We went to Cyrus's house. No,
he didn't say where he.
No.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Typical Cyno. Anyway, some updates on progress on our end.
Wow, that is super impressive. Holy shit. Man, does Kaveh have like photogenic memory? That man is a beast.
I checked some ancient texts for a similar design. The one I found was a little blurry, but the
Yeah, and we're lucky we found anything at all. It turns out the emblem was all but lost to history.
Meanwhile, Arav managed to get Uraka to the one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds.
Apparently, the two met in the Uraka was intrigued when he heard what his new acquaintance had to say.
I see.
So, how do we find?
He doesn't know.
Nephis and Arav also. The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the academia and ended the partnership. Ever since its inception, the Temple of Silence has been the guardians of King Deshret's civilization and belief system. They traveled throughout Sumeru at its roots. It was a legitimate and reputable organization whose purpose was to guide people towards the right.
The academia.
Not only that,
So how did Cyrus?
I'll bet that's the question that bothered Cyno.
Whoever is behind this, getting Uraka to extort Cyrus was only the first step of the plan. Their true goal in doing so was for Cyrus to see the emblem on the letter.
He must have recognized it right away. That'll be why he didn't want to involve the authorities. He probably hoped.
Since the desert is where the Temple of Silence originated,
I have to go after him.
Really? Are you sure that's a good idea with how you respond to the heat? Why don't we send someone
Yeah.
else?
I should be fine, as long as I bring...
Everyone, I have news from the Core of 30.
Master!
oh, so that's Nafis, Tainari's master?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler in Paimon.
Bro, that man look ridiculous.
Several independent
What the fuck?
eyewitnesses have reported
Why
seeing
do they
Cyrus
share
and
hairstyles?
Mahamatra Cyno leaving the
It's a
city at different
master-student
times.
relationship, not father and
Both were
son.
heading in the direction of Caravan
Is everyone
Rebot.
in this stupid
I was
college
going to suggest that you
cut the
join
hairstyle?
forces with the Core of 30 in
Holy
this
shit,
case.
that
However,
looks so,
as I'm sure you've already heard from all Hatham and Kaveh,
that looks so
the Temple
stupid,
of Silence
man.
is
What the
involved.
fuck? Oh
The
my
Academia has
god.
made a number of decisions throughout history that I am ashamed to talk. I won't attempt.
I understand where you...
Good point.
Need our help?
Really? Arav and I will. Tainari.
I am. Kaveh, I'll be...
Well, if you...
Thank you all. Arav, let's go.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help when...
Will do. Let's go, Tainari. Hopefully we can.
Knowing him, he's...
Okay, after repulse is now we have footprints sunken beneath the sands. Wow, that's quite a name. Huh? Okay, let's go to the desert. Here we go. Ooh, man, it's been so long since I've been here.
Okay, we made it to Caravan Ribat. Where should we go? Maybe we should.
Hold on. Look over there.
Is that Dia?
Wow, we really have
You
the whole
sure you
gang
want to
in
brave
this
the desert
quest.
alone? I
This
mean,
is
it's your
huge.
choice at the end
Wow,
of the day, but
It's
very
not my
nice.
first
Oh,
time.
hey, Cyno,
I'll
what's
be
up?
fine.
Cyno.
Damn, we really
if
have
you're really going
everybody.
to go through with this,
I feel like
then
the
at
only
least
one
take
who's
our
not here
advice.
is Nahida,
When
but
you're
like she's
packing
an
for your
outcome,
trip,
so
budget for fun.
Makes
yeah.
sense.
Thought we might find you here. You're trying to retrace Cyrus's steps, aren't you?
Sorry, but we never agreed to that. Why would you go off on your own like this?
Nothing personal. It's just a complex situation. And I'd rather not...
Takes a special kind of person to get Cyno chasing them all the way out to Caravan Rebot. But why so coy today, huh? You only gave us his age and description. Oh, also, hey guys, it's been a while.
Hey,
Dia
she's so
and Candace! So nice to...
You're looking well. Glad to see it. Candace and
thanks.
I came to Caravan Rebot on business. We ran into... Some people say they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading into the desert alone with just a... That's gotta be one...
Cyno, it's okay if you can't tell us anything. We're here to help however you need.
No, it's not that simple.
We spoke with Zaha Hadid. From what she said, it's pretty clear that he wants to try.
Sounds like this is far more complex than we imagined.
Still, if he started from Caravan Rebot...
My thanks to you both. Once this is resolved, I will find a way to...
come... All right.
Yes, we'll handle...
All right. Then we'll leave you to...
And don't think you'd be imposing.
Don't worry, we'll keep...
Hey, wait, what are they?
Cyno should count himself lucky that the Traveler and Tainari got here.
The desert tests the character of all who enter it. And only the...
Thank you. Man. Ah, they look so nice. They look so nice. Leia and Candace, I gotta say, yeah, even though Candace still have like the weird underwear thing that I complained about in the writing video, Leia and Candace are like two of like some of my favorite female character in terms of character design. Both of them look so good. And yeah, they really nailed it with both of them, and I'm really excited for what they're about to cook in that thing. But yeah, let's go to
Hold on. There's a few things I'd like to clear up. So, after you left the campsite...
Clearly, we've only scratched the surface of the Temple of Silence question.
Do you have any connection with the...
I do. I trust you're all aware of
okay,
the spirit that
moment,
gives me
go
my
moment.
power.
Hello.
Herman, due to my unique constitution, I was put through, but my memory of that time is hazy. It's a good thing that Kaveh noticed the emblem on the letter. Without that, I don't know if we would have connected. I did not
Yeah, you're right.
But Cyrus must have recognized...
I suspect so.
Well, speaking of avoiding things, you do...
I am aware. And I have
Yo,
accepted
the
it.
Avengers.
Or rather...
That's right. Fact is, we're coming with you whether you like it or not.
You
So the
can't
best...
get rid
Fair
of us.
enough. Then it...
Works for me. All right, off we go. Let's start by seeing what the guard...
Hello.
Mahamatra.
I'm looking for someone. Where was he going?
Let me think. Do you have a map? I can mark...
I have one.
Great. There you go.
Thank you so much.
You've got a really...
You best of luck.
I cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination attempt.
Okay, we are good.
Hold on. I see some people over there.
Oh, hey, Sento's
Do
here.
you think it's safe
Very
to ask them what they know?
Should be. I'll go.
No. I'll do it.
Huh? Why can't Cyno go talk to them? What difference does it make?
Given my background, appearance, and the way I dress.
Ah, hello there. I hope I'm not interrupting. My friend and I...
Oh, a missing person, huh?
I'm just wondering if you've seen him.
So, a silver-haired guy and a long...
He'd stand out like a sore thumb around.
Yeah, sounds like the kind of guy we'd remember if...
He's looking behind me.
Uh-oh.
Your friend over there. Hey, aren't you Cyno, the General Mahamatra?
Yes.
You don't seem surprised that I recognized you.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, you're the one looking for the old man.
I have a bad feeling about this guy.
Someone... No need to hide it. I understand why you're where...
I thought you were a group of merchants.
Your henchmen don't look like much.
Hey! Hear that, guys? You're my henchman now.
Man, his hand is
Suits me. As long as I get paid for it. Just cut to the chase already.
all right. Come with me. All of you.
Where are you
Don't you want to find your friend? A silver-haired, long-robed, culture type with thoughtful eyes?
So you know where he is?
Just follow me.
You're running. Okay.
And here.
What? Where are you looking? There's nothing here.
Please step back.
Whoa, something's coming out of the ground!
What is this enormous building doing here?
And how was it so well hidden?
Wait, so...
Is this the Temple of Silence?
Hell
So you're
yeah,
a member?
brothers.
All
Join
good
us.
questions. There'll be plenty of time to address them.
Okay, let's go in. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Wow, this is like a portal. A portal. Portal. Okay, let's enter. Okay, we are at like the final stretch of the journey, and so far so good. I am very enjoying this. We're only 1 hour and 10 minutes into the stream. So after this, I don't know if I should do the Archon quest or should I just do something random? I don't know. But yeah,
Is not what Paimon was expecting to find in the desert, especially not hidden right next to an old... Oh, Paimon's scared. They must have kidnapped Cyrus. Do you think this is the guy Raka met in the tavern?
Well, that's wrong. Thinking about your professor?
I just hope for your sake you haven't done anything you might regret.
Me too. Hope I haven't...
wow, this place is amazing. Holy shit. Look at that. Gosh, let's go. Do we have any hidden gems around here? Look, we kind of fucked up. Do we have? What's that? No, that's not fair. No, that's not fair. There shouldn't be any hidden chests. You know what? Just to be safe. Just to be safe. Where is it? Oh wait, I have. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, fuck this place.
All right. You can wait here for now. I'll inform our leader that you've arrived at the Temple of Silence. Sit tight until he comes to greet you.
So he's just gonna leave us here unattended? Maybe we're not being kidnapped after all.
They can't have been at the Oasis by chance. They were waiting for us. Whoever the leader is here...
So this is the Temple of Silence. After leaving the rain...
Hey, look! That guy's coming back.
Don't worry. Someone will come and call for you soon.
What's your name?
Sorry, my name is Sethos.
Sethos.
I'll be here if you need me, but...
So we're free to
Yep. I mean, Cyrus is here. And unless...
Where is you fuck? Anyway, what's up? My name is Newbie.
Hey, Sethos! Have you...
Sure. Although, I'm assuming by chat, you mean you have questions? Not often. The Temple of Silence is a place of quiet and solitude. Nope.
Really?
I have no need to go there. Not when the taverns are full of the urakas of this world. Besides, we're well aware of what... Spies? It's not as clandestine as that. The city gates are wide open. Anyone's free to walk in. You can find out all you need to know. Yes, that he insisted that nothing was off the table, even if it broke the law. So, I told him that...
So you framed Cyrus?
No. That's not entirely true. Let me jog your memory. Of course.
Why did Cyrus...
You'll have to ask him. All you need to know is that he recognized our emblem. And it was his own choice to take the bait. What kind of question is that?
Right, but back at the...
I've lived in the desert my whole life.
Ugh, what is...
Come on. We've only... Nope.
Really?
I have no need to go there. Not when the taverns are full... Spies? Mm-hmm.
I never imagined that the true Temple of Silence...
That's King Deshret.
We should be wary.
Here.
Man, this place looks impressive.
Grandfather, the person you wish to see is here.
Well done, Sethos. Greetings,
Professor!
Cyrus, are you...
Ah!
Watch what you're doing!
Oh, my apologies. We have no intention of causing you distress. Cyrus owes me his life, and to the Temple of I wanted to end my feud with his soul. Just leave, Cyno.
So that's why you didn't want to report the letter. You'd made up your mind.
Some things in life catch up with you.
Cyno didn't make us do anything. We can.
My secrets are secret for good reason.
You're afraid, aren't you? You can't bring yourself to... You recognized our emblem because you knew as soon as you saw the letter that we, not Uraka, were the ones speaking to you. It threatened you only because you know what you did. For you, but then you betrayed us. You bargained for your independence with your past contributions. And then we both know what I said to you that day. That as the leader, I grant you permission to leave, but that one day, the sands of time will catch up with you. And when that day comes, you must pay the price you owe.
Hermanubis.
Does he mean you?
The moon is right. He rescued me from the brink of death once, many years ago in the desert. When he learned that I was it was a great, daring plan, and one shrouded in secret. The moon proposed that we implant bar fragments, shards of Hermanubis, into the bodies of suitable vessels. One other child was identified as a suitable vessel, and
For many years, the Temple of Silence had been in possession of... The test subjects were sent into a room that had been prepared for the ceremony, and instructed to approach the Ba fragments, whose power had been amplified. If, after some time, the original plan was for a 3-stage experiment. As the second stage began, I realized a decision had to be made. Should we implant But as I was deliberating, both Ba fragments suddenly became Our 2 vessels had both displayed great to preserve our faith and our power. We
Ultimately,
in recognition of your past contributions, I chose not to send someone to hunt down and I have always wanted to see you, Cyno.
I see.
Look, in essence, I borrowed your bar fragment for a decade, but you cannot lift a finger against Cyno. He is the general.
I'm sure you don't remember anymore, dear Cyno, but you and he, Sethos.
You'd like me to...
As a follower of Hermanubis, I have allowed this power to remain in the rainforest for far too long. Now, it is time...
That power is not yours.
You are wrong. Cyno was chosen, but he was not...
So those are your terms for free...
Despise me all you want.
So what you're saying...
Divine power causes great suffering to those who wield it.
He is no longer a small child. But regardless, this burden...
Both my heart and mind are telling me that what you are proposing...
Don't listen to him, Cyno!
I know. But if this is a question of...
Sorry to interrupt, but in my view, say that Cyno refuses to return his power, and you also refuse to release... You're trying to gauge where we stand while keeping your remaining cards close to your chest.
Wait, those ears... So... We have a descendant of the Valukashuna in everything we have longed for. Hermanubis will provide. Perhaps this very day we...
This man is on his last breath. My God. Bro, chill, man. You're dying.
Why is he coughing so much?
Moon! Take our leader back to his room. Grandfather. I don't like to drag out conversations, so I'll just cut to... Had Cyrus not stopped the experiment Still, I'm not like my grandfather. But I see things a little differently. So I'm not going...
You have... I just... Oh, I truly wish that things will only continue to improve.
If you hadn't betrayed my grandfather, I might well be...
Tighnari made a good... All you embalm... Ultimately...
I'm glad to see you're giving it some...
I won't forsake my
That works. Oh, my grandfather still has...
Are you sure about negotiating with...
I need to think this through.
Alright, well...
That's a nice moment. wait until night time. 22 to 20 to 24. Let's do it. Today. There we go. Easy stuff. Yeah.
I've taken some time. He's a stubborn man.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. You've heard all you need. My own memory. I do remember I was still young then, and all I could understand was that there was a strong will inside my mind. The power that came to inhabit my spirit was probably one of the cornerstones of their whole faith.
You're not gonna give in to their demands, are you? Surely.
No. So I will challenge them head on, and win the right to wield this power for myself. Fair
Hell yeah,
and square.
brother.
This Kaveh has made similar observations about the desert tribes from his work trips there. He says many of... I think we could turn that to our advantage.
Wow, and just like...
Looks like we have the same... Turn it back on them now while we still can.
Great.
Sounds good to me.
And I know just how to start...
Hey, let's go. Talk to Setos. My god, this place is huge. Nope, wrong place. Shit, I think I'm lost. Over here? Maybe? Maybe? What? What the? Where are you?
The doctor will see you now.
There we go.
Sethos, let's talk.
Have you made up your mind?
We'll get to that, but first, I have some degree of...
I have no object.
Only one...
Follow me. Keep your voices down.
Let's talk outside. Bamoon has fallen into a deep coma, and his prognosis is... He appears to have sustained a serious injury in his youth, which has been exacerbated over the years, but regretfully, I must inform you that based on what I've seen...
Yeah. I've known for a long time.
You're his heir, aren't you? You clearly have a lot of respect for the man. So tell me how we can end this on your terms. Let's find a way to bring all...
Yeah, there's no time to waste here. You know that...
You know, the two of you are actually in a very similar predicament right now.
Right. And you didn't create this situation. They did, but...
You're right. We both look at this problem very differently. I accept, Cyno. Legend has it that when Hermanubis first arrived in Tuletula, that group of...
Sounds very fitting. I'm in.
As a fellow vessel of Hermanubis, your ties to the Temple of Silence run deep.
3 against 3.
However, I have some additional terms. As the challenge, letting Cyrus leave...
None needed. If I win. The Temple of Silence, if you win.
It's a deal.
Nice. Talk to Cyno. Where's he?
Well, after how that went, there's definitely no turning back now.
There never was. Turning back hasn't been an option for me since the moment the professor...
You have to win. You need this power. Both...
Yeah, that's right. Besides, it stayed with you ever since you were a small child. Surely that's a...
Both as... Yeah. When you put it that way.
Exactly.
The Traveler and I will never lose.
And neither shall I. The desert was home to an ancient and great civilization that for a variety of reasons, but there must be personal factors at work here too. I can't shake the feeling that Bamoon cares for many more things than he lets on. And I don't think that Sethos is any kind of villain.
Holy shit, how many time skip is there? My god. Wait, what's the time? Okay, same thing, same thing. Hold on a second. There we go.
We gather on this stage. This is our most representing the Temple of Cyno.
Grandfather, you're here.
A rite of duels.
I know what I'm doing,
Representing the Academia. Ready. Warriors, we come not to debate what brings our challenge.
Huh? Are you sure?
I agree. He's very strong. Sending him out...
Okay, then you're...
Sure.
We have decided.
So have we. Let's begin.
Okay, time to
Duelists
destroy
of the
everyone.
first bout.
Easy
Please, step forward.
My god, the loading time, man. Uh,
Don't forget,
Hey.
safety first!
Reason I cannot use my new land?
You there! You better
That's
play
kind-
nice
oh
with
my
him.
god.
Paimon will make you regret it!
A little bit too much chatter from the
Okay,
audience
okay.
over there.
Ah!
Hey!
Oh wait, no, 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 that is not.
Germinate!
Okay. Cooking with cooking. Nice. Nice.
A swift end to the first bout. When you're both...
Let's begin.
Watch out!
Okay.
He
Wait.
drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
Oh my god. Why are you loading now? What is there to load? Wait, are we good? Are we
Thus ends
there
the
we go.
second bout. We will now move... I'm ready.
Okay, you know what? Sethos, please cook.
So am I.
So am I.
This is the final step. When you're both...
I am Sethos, vessel of Hermanubis, grandson of Bamoon, the leader of the Temple of Silence. For many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis by guarding the secrets of King Deshret. And even in our darkest hour, when we could not see a way forward, we chose not to abandon hope, but to embark on a brave new experiment so that we might prevail. We earnestly sought Lord Hermanubis' wisdom and power, longing to see his spirit and his light descend upon us. Now, I will fight to become the rightful wielder of that power.
Yeah, let's
I am
go.
Cyno, General
Oh, wait,
Mahamatra
no,
of the Academia, student and successor of Cyrus, the Sage of Spantamad. I fight in defense of my power, my professor, and my nation. And you, I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel, and
Everyone. Old. My grandfather is a wise leader, but our faith has held us back for too long. Times have changed. The people of Sumeru are happier and more free now than in the past. Then I thought of you, Cyno. Each Ba fragment of Hermanubis stands for something different. Might, glory, and one of many other secrets that have yet to be revealed. I once thought that the nature of our fragments...
I am more than just a warrior.
Exactly.
The name Hermanubis has left its mark on both of them. So show me your answer, Cyno. Show me I can be more than my faith, more than the power I wield. Show me the person I can become! Bring it on!
Full CG cutscene now. Wow, I thought we gonna play as like Cyno and stuff. This is so laggy. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Come on, please. Okay, we're good so far. Ooh. Whatever. Nice fighting. I like how he used like white instead of purple, which is basically to differentiate. Very nice stuff.
That's all you've got? What happened to searching for your answer?
This is such a cool cutscene. I feel like this is like some of the longest and best fight scene in the entire Genshin. I'm so in. Come on, man. Cook. Cook! Okay. Spear time. Wait, is that supposed to be spear? Man, I kinda need that. Okay.
Fight's over. Do you
Amazing
yield?
fight scene. Very nice. Man.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
I give his
Ooh,
glory to
it's like a heart. Like it's beating.
I've seen that light. That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar,
Hold on a
he
second. Let me move
emerged from the
my
barren
camera.
desert
Okay, I'm
sands
here.
to serve the
So you
god
guys can
king
see.
Al-Ahmar.
Oh, no. I'm still.
After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city
Man,
of
this still
Tule.
feels really weird how like Tainari name is
There,
based on
they
Sesame
founded the
species.
Temple of Silence.
Like the
And from that day
Tainarian.
forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization. Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tule Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tynarians. But peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tule Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay. To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tule Tula Tynarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tule Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more. We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
Wait, does that mean Cyno get a buff? Will he be meta now? Probably not.
How is it? Do you feel okay?
Oh! Breaking news, Cyno get a buff! New best electro DPS! Holy shit! Wait, is that dude dead? Man, that's kinda sad. Probably should turn that. Sorry. Wow! Yeah. So, Cyno is now the new strongest DPS, I guess. Or electro DPS. But, man! Very nice cutscene. And just
Hey, Sethos.
Just
You'll get
overall
through
great
this.
lore in general. I
Oh,
really enjoy
I
that.
just...
I guess you were prepared for
Amazing
this.
quest, amazing
It's
character
been a long time
moment.
coming, huh?
Yeah,
Sethos is an amazing
he's
guy.
been on death's door
He's
for
very
a
likable,
very long
and
time now.
yeah, I don't
I
know.
think
I
it was
just
only
really
through
like
sheer
him as a
willpower
character.
that he managed to hold on to this
Of
point.
course, the best part,
At
or
least,
the best part,
he was
is
able to
the
see
whole
this
cutscene
chapter
we
come
just
to a
seen right,
close
or we just see right now,
before he passed.
which is amazing,
What's
and
next
also
for
high
you?
level interaction is
Per my
always amazing.
grandfather's
I
last
love them
wishes,
both.
the
But
Temple of
yeah,
Silence...
But that's never going to work, as I'm sure you realize. I'm the General Mahamatra. I am needed back at the Academia. I did foresee this
currently I'm
possibility,
rating
and
this
I gave it
quest
some
as
thought.
at about
The fact is, I
7,
know
8
next to
out of
nothing
10.
about the staff, records,
Like
and environment here.
overall very
As
good,
such,
but
I
I
am
don't know.
ill-suited to be your leader.
I don't feel as
Sethos,
invested in this quest,
I
you know.
believe the honor should go to
But
you.
yeah, the lore
Were it
it
not for this
introduced is
duel, or
amazing.
indeed if you had other
I
intentions,
just wish we
the
have
Ba
more
fragments would
lore
most likely be in
regarding
your
the
hands
King
by now.
Desert himself instead of one of
I'm
his
sure
like
Bamoon never meant for
followers.
anyone but you to be his successor. I do.
Still,
Well, and Sethos.
But
No, it doesn't. That's a much bigger deal.
I will try.
Actually, that way, had you won, and were I to win, he correctly anticipated. He knew that the temple's future would depend not just on the guidance of Hermanubis, but his plan meant that.
And here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all these trivia. You're absolutely right. Grandfather and I considered this from Thank you for everything, Cyno. The Temple of Silence has a wealth of information on King Deshret's civilization. More than any other organization. But you must be exceedingly careful with your selection of candidates, lest you lead... By the way, Tainari, my grandfather was so happy to see you. You are a descendant of the Veluca Shuna, and we are the... The story goes that King Deshret chose the sage Herman. He went on to fight many valiant battles. The Tainarians who left Tula, in all likelihood, though...
how fascinating. My father once mentioned that I was named...
I like this story.
By the way, has anyone seen Cyrus?
Yes, Cyrus. You'll probably find him in my grandfather's room.
If it's true that you and your grandfather really planned for everything to turn out this way, then I guess he didn't really resent Cyrus as much as he appeared to.
Who knows?
Someone's got to make the decisions. I will make a detailed report on all. I'm sure you'll have lots to it if we're going to work.
I will. All right. Well,
See you soon. Come hang out with us anytime.
Best of luck to you, Setos. The dead past is the living present. Let's go. Return to the Academia. So yeah. Overall, very engaging quest, amazing cutscene, and just lore in general. I don't know. I just didn't feel as invested as I feel like I should. Mostly because most of the lore that is introduced here is the lore that I don't really care about. Like, I feel like in Genshin there are basically a few type of lore that I care about. It's either about the Teyvat as like a whole, Celestia, all that stuff, Abyss, uh, the lore of the Harbinger, the lore of the Archon, and oh my god, Farina, stop JK. And all of that stuff. So yeah. Other than that, for most of the other stuff, I don't really have a strong feeling toward. Like, it's interesting to learn more about them, but I don't know. I just don't feel it as like as necessary. But yeah. Overall, really like this quest. Not as invested in the lore. 7 out of 10. Final answer or final rating. Oh, this fuck ass guy, man.
What were you
Why
thinking
did you choose
gallivanting
that
off into the
haircut?
desert alone at your age? What if you take the bucket,
Of
hmm?
all the
You told not a
possible
soul what
haircuts
you were
you
up to,
choose,
designated nobody to
the
handle
hair.
your affairs, and left everyone...
Oh, please, will you stop your yelling?
What do you mean, what other choice? A one-man suicide mission.
All right. What do you mean? Okay, look.
One...
Inari's master is really laying into Cyrus.
Professor. Wow, I have. The last time he
I think I'll go around and update everyone. We can go for dinner.
Makes sense. I'm in.
Free food is free food. Hey.
Let's go!
Yeah. Oh, hey, Faruzan. Wow, we really got everyone in this quest.
Hey, Kale.
Holy shit.
Ah, you're back! Well, look who we have here. Would you mind
Hi.
explaining to me what has been
I
going
really
on this past few days? I heard you
She
all
have
ran
like,
off into the
I
desert and
would
got
say
embroiled
one
in
of
a
my
major
favorite,
catastrophe.
if not my favorite,
All
four-star
taken care of.
basic
That
news.
does not answer my question. How could you? When you run into problems, you really ought to ask for help.
Now would not be a good time to attempt to.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. It's not the first time that I've had to talk to you about this sort of thing either. You need to learn that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member.
Kale, please do something.
He's giving me the signal. Oh, say, Madam Farazan, I can... Huh? Wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember? Wonderful. Poor Kale getting dragged off like that. Also, check out...
Kale, cup.
Huh? What? What do you mean, cup? Oh, it's nothing. Just Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated while I'm out and about.
It's code for let's reconvene at the cafe. Tighnari and I used it while we were in school, and it's become something of a family tradition now.
Did I just read that right? Did they say family tradition? Wow, these two guys are really married. Like family tradition. What the fuck, man?
2 people left. Let's...
Well, basically, that's basically confirmed. Cyno and Tenari are a couple. Okay, follow Cyno. I will tell you about it. Really? What the? Huh? I don't understand. All right, we're going to get Calvin and Al Haytham, right? I believe so. Yep, they're down there. Hello, hello.
Uh, am I hallucinating? Or do I see Kaveh and Alhaitham engaged in...
We're just reorganizing all the books we used.
There's no rush. No.
My sincere thanks.
Yes, with your help?
I see. The Temple of Silence resorted to rather unique
And it sounds like they managed to preserve a whole load of ancient documents as—
That day will come. The Temple of Silence is now as a token of my appreciation.
Yeah, sounds great. Although after the last few days, I don't know—
Sure. Let...
Man, I love Calvin. He's such a fun character.
And then the Traveler just pounced on their opponent and knocked. Then there was Tainari. He put up an amazing fight too. We ended up winning all 3 bouts. Whoa.
A truly
Hey, Paimon included all the juicy details. The Traveler just pounced and then waved their sword like this. Then
Despite winning 3 bouts in a row, you still ceded the position of—
Of course. Being dignified comes with being a true champion.
I got to be a champion too for once. I've not sparred much with desert folk before.
yeah, huge place. It felt like something right out of an epic poem. Imagine this. It was like there was...
Maybe save that.
I think that'll do me for today.
Shall we stop off at the House of Dana again before heading—
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
Bye.
I should get going as well. See you all later.
I need to go say thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nephis says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work process.
Kali's come a long way.
Everyone's a work in progress.
Yeah, true.
That was good. It feels like everything's fun. Life is all about these moments when you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after a job well done.
Do you 3 have anything planned for the rest of... If not, would you come somewhere with me?
Sure, where we going?
That's a secret for now. What...
Okay, I think I can guess where you're talking about.
Well, now Paimon's...
Wait, what? What is this place? Wait, are we really climbing the tree? Oh man, please don't. Oh wow, we actually climbing the tree. Holy shit.
Been a while since I last made my way up here. Need any help?
It's a nice spot, isn't it?
What a great view! We're so high up, we can...
Traveler,
Yeah.
turn around.
It is beautiful.
This is my secret base. Somewhere I only bring my... When I was a student, Back then, I had a lot of the same questions that Sethos was asking. Our gifts help us to find our rightful place in the world.
You two really are like brothers.
I feel the same way. Of course.
I still remember one time when we came up here to chat and do our homework.
That was the one and only time. Nothing will ever slip through my fingers again.
Those were...
You know, Paimon really...
Then make it stop. There's somebody... it's... You guys carry on with...
Okay.
Huh? Hey, you're not supposed to jump...
Talk to Cyrus. Oh hey, we are Cyno now.
Nowhere to run!
Oh my days.
Professor?
Cyno. Just the man I'm looking for. Guess...
Some old photos?
That's nice.
Can you believe it? This notebook was just sitting in a... I was at the Academia earlier to discuss... Oh, time flies. Look how tiny you are in this picture. Still a kid.
He's technically still very tiny.
You look quite young yourself. Ah, it's this one.
Yep. Looks like her work, all right.
And this one.
Oh, cheeky good.
Is there something you'd like to say to me, Professor?
Like what? Like... hey, at moments like this, I hardly know where to begin. I can't pretend I'm a good person, but Moon had every reason to despise me.
Don't be...
Oh, I've dreamt of that place many times after... Oh, you've matured so much over the years, I know.
Since you're my professor, I should save you some face by not calling you out on all the non-answers you just...
Good thinking. Take your own advice, Nick. Seriously, why bully an old man like me? Hey, wait, how did I not notice this one earlier? Look how cute you were.
Yeah, and look how serious...
Oh, I can't compete.
Don't...
Hey. All right, I'll add it to my schedule. Let's go. Wait, no. Next week is the tomato growing competition. I have got to beat...
Or you could find...
Oathkeeper. Quest completed. Man, that last scene, pretty heartwarming. That is very cute. And yeah, I guess that is it. Now for the YouTube outro. Thank you for all of you watching. Wish you to like, subscribe, help me grow my channel. Hey, if you like, come to my Twitch channel, which is basically the same name. Other than that, thank you for all of your support, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!